Hello, everybody, and welcome to Doki Literature Club. And like some of you guys probably know, I said I'm gonna play GTA, but I can't because one of my mods needs to update, and it hasn't updated yet. The creator needs to make an update for it. Basically, that's what I mean. So I can't play GTA. I need to remove the update, which if I remove that, all my other mods will go away. So I can't really do that right now. And you're thinking right now, Doki Literature Club. It looks anime. It looks like a stupid kid game. Well, I also thought that, but it's a lot more different than that. And I bet a lot of you guys will like it. So yeah. And the reason why I have it like this is, if you can see here, this is my the files, and I will need that for this game. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I already read all of these, and yeah, I agree. Just gotta check, because this game does interfere with stuff. Yeah, everything is fine. You know, you just gotta check. Yeah. I think everything is fine like that. So okay guys, so this is kind of a really cool game. At the start it's not so good, but at like an hour in it will turn everything around. Okay. I don't know if I should do voices, but hey! Well, it was like, hey! But we don't do that. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawn to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. No, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eee! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Ronaldo. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be... You don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make over our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ronaldo, Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. I don't know if I should say or eh. You know? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Surrey likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Our happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, your happiness. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the... sorry. Yeah, it says it's genuine. I mean, not genuine, but it is genuine. If you guys saw that, just saying. It just messed up something. Thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you are not used to a real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry about you. That's sure. I think I should give voices because you're probably gonna get confused if you just listen to this and not looking at it. Alright. I'll probably make them a little bit higher. You know, like, I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Oh yeah, guys, you can look at my files to this, to like this here. Just look at that, you know. You will see stuff go there, and you'll see. Okay, yeah. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does get escargot, sorry guys, everything inside of her head. Ah man, it looks like it's a bad game, but it's not a bad game. I promise you guys that, okay? The school day is an ordinary as ever. Oh yeah, I did that. And it's over before I knew it. After I packed my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Cherry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori! Sayori must have came into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. How do you space out like that? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Shuri is vice president of the literature club. Doki literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Don't know if I say that right. I do not know, but I do care. Yeah, that went totally wrong. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Oh no. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Sorry if the voices keep changing. And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. What the hell is that noise? Sorry guys, I checked it out. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I dejectedly follow Sayori to the school and upstairs a section of a school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you. Oh, that's me. I told you. Don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Excuse me. Welcome to the literal. Wait. Welcome to the. That's a boy voice. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, it's Sir Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, go free. Oh, that was go to what I just said. Ah, Rinaldi. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, it seems like a dating simulator, but it's not. I'm just looking. If you see me not reading, I'm mostly looking here. Let's see. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl of the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. So, you can just ignore her when she's getting moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who's apparently comparably more mature and intimidated, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Man. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. I want to speak up for something. I don't know. It's hard to keep something in what I don't want to say. You know. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. That's right. It's great to meet you again, Rinaldi. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You know, Monica? Come sit down, Ronaldo. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about I make myself some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Yeah, also look at the background. So there's a lot to look at, like text and the files and the game. There's a lot to look at, but trust me, it will go in your favor. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. That's wrong. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh wow! Oh wow! So I should have said it. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like a little cat's. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bit down. The icing was sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you anything? You or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in... Oh, that's me. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's hot. Insulted, Hiris looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to look in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Sayori teases them. Sorry, I need to make some jokes, you know. Okay, everything's still okay. Yeah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Siri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all those politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Sayori! Oh, see? It's Yori's talking. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I like literature, actually. I like writing. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Why is my monitor like this? I hate it. I hate when stuff are not aligned. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone in the future actually agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Morka must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Ronaldo, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke with thinking for seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forging world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with her. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then really can't put that down. Then I could be like, let's see, die. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh! I hate horror! Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Then Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Sometimes. No! Natsuki avertates her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Then the trust form of writing is writing on itself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasutu? Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Okay, so I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Sorry, I might. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem for of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us and us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, Ronaldo? Marka smiles, warming at me once again. I don't know. I don't like how she smiles, you know. She's looking into my soul. While it feels like it. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have another club to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Ronaldo? You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Shuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh yeah, sorry to say this already before, but this game does have language, you know, but yeah. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ronaldo, I look forward to seeing you how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skill. Can I really impress? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuti clear up the food. Hey Ronaldo, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Shura and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, just Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, well, this is where I'll leave this episode. I'm gonna leave it at every time I need to create a poem, aka every day. I don't know how many days there are, but it's a lot. I bet for like 5 at most, I bet. So yeah, but I hope I gain you. I hope you gain intrigue name. I said that tennis. Not right, but yeah, this game is not how it looks. Okay, just saying. So yeah, and I hope you guys like the first episode, and I'm gonna make a full series of this. I bet a lot of you guys will like this game, and I bet a lot of you guys already saw this game, and if you guys didn't, you guys will see it for the first time, and then you don't even get any spoilers, and it's amazing. Because you'll be surprised, okay? Jeez, that beat is shaking my head. It's it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So yeah, bye.